Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about my Game Week 15 team selection where I've only got one free transfer, and as you can see right now from my screen from Game Week 14 my players got a little roughed up, didn't they? I've got 4 players that could potentially be out for the Game Week 15, which is not good at all. But first let's go into Game Week 14 and talk about how I got on. So yeah, 66 points is what I ended up with, which I thought was pretty decent to be fair, but apparently not. I got a small red arrow, would you believe? So that's now 3 in a row. It's not great. I'm only just over 32,000, which I'm not too unhappy with really. I'll take that. But you know, 3 red arrows. My team's looking pretty bleak right now. I could do a wild card really, so bring on the World Cup, I'd say. So yeah, let's get into the goalkeepers. So as you can see, Martinez, he went off injured early, didn't he? 1 point. I mean, they got battered by Newcastle. There's me thinking 0-0. I shouldn't underestimate Newcastle anymore. They're brilliant. I did say it's St. James's Park. It does rock there at the minute. And I should have took that into consideration. So, yeah. Good work from Newcastle. Would Martinez made a difference? I don't think so. So, I'll just have to take that 1 point, really. Because if he stayed on, it could have been 0, really. So, I'll just have to take that. And Danny Ward, look at him. He made me eat my words. I said -5 for Danny Ward. No, he played brilliantly. He got a bonus save, which you can't argue with. And the only goal that went past him was world class. So, fair play to him. I'm glad I kept him in my team after the wild card I made it in game week 8. I mean, I did think about getting Iverson like others, to get extra 0.1 million. I'm glad that's not happened. I'm glad I didn't do that decision, because now, even if Martinez is out in these next 2 games, it doesn't matter because I've got a starting goalkeeper on the bench. So yeah, happy with that really, that decision anyway. I mean, not happy with the 2 results, but I just have to take that for now. Defenders, I mean, look at that, brilliant. That's what you want from your defence every week, brilliant. All 3 of them got clean sheets. Cancelo, I mean, I thought he would get an assist maybe. You know, Man City were pretty bleak probably without Haaland, which is weird to say because they've got brilliant players still. But yeah, I'll take the clean sheet from Cancelo any day. 6 points, happy with that. I mean, he is highly owned, so I probably didn't get much difference out of him. So yeah, I'll just take the 6 points and just leave it like that. Trippier, he's my new Mr. Consistent. It was Harry Kane before I got rid of him. It's now Kieran Trippier. And look at that, 11 points, a clean sheet, an assist, and some bonus points. You can't argue with that. He's been brilliant. I've had him since game week 1. He's been one of my best buys really. So happy with them. Newcastle are playing so well right now. Fair play to Eddie Howe. He's doing brilliant with them. So yeah, happy with 11 points from Kieran Trippier. If only he was my captain, really. That would have been even better. And then look at that. Joel Ward. He got me 1 point. He got me 1 point. And I said, he'll only get me 1 or 6 points, really. He got 7. Add it up. He got 7. Brilliant. I was buzzing. He got the bonus point, really. So yeah, really happy that one worked out. And when you look at my bench, Justin got 2 and Soufal, I mean, he's non-existent anymore. So yeah, brilliant from my defenders. That's what you want. Midfielders, Wilfred Zaha, another yellow card from him. I mean, he's so hot and cold, and right now he's cold. I mean, he did score the other week against Wolves, so he was hot then. He was cold now. What will he be like in the next game? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, he's going to stay on my team for 15, but if he doesn't perform against, who's he got? West Ham away? That's a tough game to be fair. Well, either way, I think after game week 16 he will go. Because there's something about Zaha, he's just so inconsistent. It's frustrating really. I mean, he's a midfielder in this, but he plays more up front for Palace as well. So that's why you like to keep him in your team. But yeah, unfortunately just 2 points for him. Mo Salah. 14 points. I mean, he was my captain in the end. I did say I was going to keep Haaland as captain because I thought he would at least in the squad. But no, I was wrong there. He was out completely. So my vice captain was Salah and he got the captain points. 14 points, I mean, can't complain, I guess. I mean, I shouldn't really complain. He got a goal. But the thing is, I've had him for Forest away. Rubbish. I've had him for, what was it, Leeds at home he had? I thought, again, he'll get a whole of points. Yes, he got a goal, but I mean, Liverpool lost, so it says it all really. I just think he could have got more, you know? 2-3 goals. I always expect more. You expect more because of what Salah can do in the past, what he's done in the past even. So yeah, I should be happy with 14 points, but I'm not. So Yeah, I just have to take the 14 points. I just take the goal really, because it doesn't come very often at the minute with Salah. I mean, Liverpool are just a shadow of themselves now, aren't they? And then you look at Martinelli next to him. I mean, this guy's unreal. I can't believe he's 6 million at the start of the season. He was a great buy. And another goal for him, I'll tell you that. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, when you see the guy who scores first, you think, oh yeah, we're going to get some bonus points out of him. Didn't happen. I mean, he's getting highly owned now, to be fair, so would there be much difference even if he did? Probably not. And then the guy next to him, you got Saka. I mean, I could not believe he went off injured as well. I thought, yes, there we go. He's got an assist straight away. Buzzing. He's going to get a whole points, maybe a penalty. No. Nope, nope, nope. He went off injured as well. So disappointed for that because he was the guy who I brought in last minute for Bowen. He did get me 2 points extra from Bowen, so that's a win, I guess. But in hindsight, if I'd kept Bowen, had 64 points instead, I would have had 2 free transfers. And when you look at the team now, and Bowen would have been fit, it wouldn't look that bad, really, would it? So it just says it is. I mean, recording this, the Arsenal game's happening tonight, but Arteta, I believe he said he's going to play probably. I think he said that. He's definitely training, so he does look like good, but we'll talk about that later. I mean, Andre Pereira, I mean, I was expecting something against Everton, but, you know, I take the clean sheet, I guess, really, with them. I mean, they were at home, so I don't know, I was expecting a little bit more. I mean, I know people probably Mitrovic probably even more disappointed, but I just had to take the 3 points. He's usually a bench player. Like I say, if Haaland was fit, he would have been playing, not Pereira. So, yeah, 3 points for Pereira. I'll just have to take that. And my strikers, I mean, you look at that, the difference. Gabriel Jesus, 2 assists. Happy with that. I would have loved a goal. I mean, Jesus, I would love a goal from you. I don't know what it is. He does everything but score at the minute. I mean, this is why probably Man City got rid of him. Yes, he's great, but he doesn't do what Haaland does and kick it in the net enough. I'll take 9 points from that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people who don't have him probably have like Harry Kane. Obviously, he didn't perform last week, which is good for me. So yeah, happy with Gabriel Jesus, 9 points, and then Ivan Toney. Oh, you know what? I had Madison a few weeks ago, and he was one away from yellow, and I was like, please don't get a yellow. You're not going to be stupid enough to get a yellow. 90 plus minutes, he gets a yellow card for diving. And then I had the same situation with Tony. I mean, Jesus is also one away from yellow. But yeah, Tony, we're in the 90 plus minute. What does he go and do? I'm going to get a yellow. So annoying, especially when you look at Tony this season, the yellows he gets. It's just all pathetic, really. It really annoys me. And then that's 2 players now this season that's happened to me. I can't believe it. So yeah, Ivan Tony is going to be out of next game week because he decides in the last minute, I'm going to get a yellow card. I mean, come on, man. Don't you want to be in the England squad for the World Cup? Doing silly things like that ain't going to get him in, is it? Especially when you got people like Callum Wilson bagging alls at the minute. So yeah, that's how my team got on for game week 14. Right then, so let's talk about my team then for game week 15. Now, like I said before, I've only got 1 free transfer, which is not great considering my team and how it looked before. And I've only got 0.1 in the bank, so I've not even got a lot to play with, which is a bit frustrating. But as you can see, my first decision is Martinez. I'll put him onto my bench. Even if he is fit, he's not going to be playing because Aston Villa, who are poor defensively, are playing Manchester United at home. Now, I know they're at home, but I do think Man United are a tough team. They're playing really well at the minute. I'd probably want to avoid that. Whereas Danny Ward, they've got Everton away. Now, Everton, I don't know what to make of them, to be honest. I can't decide if I like them or not, but I'd rather Danny Ward in goal against Everton than Martinez against United. Now, there is a few issues with Everton. Like, one hand, they're not great attacking, but when it comes to be in the air on set pieces, where Leicester are the worst, they've got Calvert-Lewin, Connor Cody, and James Tarkowski. That's my only worry of Leicester against them. But apart from that, I mean, it could be a 0-0 this game. But last time I said it would be a 0-0 game on a different teams playing, it was 4-0. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, Danny Ward's staying in goal. Next, we've got Kieran Trippier. Of course, he is not going anywhere. Southampton away. Not a chance I'm taking this guy out. He's been playing brilliantly. Newcastle playing so well. He's a must-have in your team, I think. I'm expecting 7 points. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think he'll get 7 points. Definitely a clean sheet and then maybe a bonus point. He could get an assist, but I don't want to jinx it too much. I mean, I don't want to sound too cocky about it either. But yeah, I have high expectations for Trippier. Joe Ward, not as confident about. They've got West Ham away, and I don't think he's going to start for me. He's there right now, but I can't decide whether to go for him or James Justin. The reason why he's there now is because I'm not 100% sure I want double Leicester. Because, like I said, I could see Everton scoring from a set piece. So there goes 2 clean sheets straight away. So that's what I'm worried about there. But then Crystal Palace, they're not playing great away. And they've got West Ham. West Ham are a good team. Yes, they're not playing amazing this season. But at home, they're a good team. And that's why I'm not sure to go for Joe Ward in defence. I mean, obviously he got 7 points just gone, but the week before that and before that he was getting single points, and I can see that again this week coming. So yeah, yet to decide now. That'll probably be like a last minute decision. We'll have to wait and see on that one. And finally, Cancelo, Fulham at home. That's a great fixture for Man City, especially if Haaland's back as well. I'm expecting goals galore there. I'm expecting maybe an assist again. I said this last week about Cancelo, but I think he could get an assist against Fulham. Fulham do play very wide, well, open anyway. So I think Man City could rip them apart. So I'm very confident that he'll get at least a clean sheet. So optimistic is what I'd say about that defence. So my midfield then, as you can see, I've put Pereira on the bench for now. I mean, Man City away is the worst fixtures to have. So I mean, I know he's my first sub at the minute, but that'll probably get moved to second later on. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything from Pereira, so that's why he's on my bench. Now, at the minute, it says Saka is a doubt. Now, Arteta is adamant he's fine. He's been training the week. Arsenal played tonight, so I'll watch that game and I'll decide then if Saka doesn't play at all and Arteta's just mugging me off, then I might make a decision on getting rid of him. Chelsea away, I think Arsenal will do them, but I'm not confident it'll be a big score. And if he is out for one game, there's only one game week left. Is there any point keeping him? We'll have to see. I'm hoping he's fit, but if he's not, there is players a similar price range that I can get, like a Bowen or a Madison. I don't even know if I want a Madison or a Rashford or somebody like that. But yeah, there's a lot of players that I could choose from, or an Odegaard. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I mean, I can't go for Phil Foden because I've not got enough money there, so that's a shame. So yeah, Saka, we'll have to see after tonight, really. Mo Salah, Spurs away. Ooh, that's a dodgy one, isn't it? Both teams. I mean, Spurs are doing all right in the league, but the last few weeks they've been playing terrible. I mean, they only just won the other night in the Champions League as well. If they play a high line Spurs, I think Liverpool do them. If they play a deep line, though, which I think they should, because their back line is not fast at all, then I think Liverpool will struggle. So I'm not confident, to be fair. But the problem is, because I've got so many issues, I can't take Salah out and put Kevin De Bruyne in, which is frustrating, because I could end up with a minus 12 hit at this rate. So yeah, Salah's staying in the team for now, which is frustrating. Wilfried Zaha, I've already mentioned about Crystal Palace against West Ham. I'm not confident with Zaha. It could be a 2-1 game, as in 2-1 to West Ham, where Zaha could get a goal. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he gets a goal. I mean, I'm hoping Crystal Palace win, because I've got 2 players from Palace. But I'm not confident. There's something about West Ham against Crystal Palace, but I just think, I mean, it's classed as a derby against both in London, aren't they? So I'm not sure. I don't think that Zaha is going to do anything in this game. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I do. But I've got a feeling he's going to do nothing. So yeah, not confident in my talk. And then finally, Martinelli. Chelsea away is a tough game. It is a tough game. Chelsea just won last night. So they're going to be hyped. I mean, they're struggling there in defence. That's the only positive I can think of. Reece James is out. Chilwell's going to be out. Cucurella's not been playing as well as he did last season. Thiago Silva's about 40. So, saying this out loud now, maybe Newcastle, maybe Martinelli is gonna get a haul here. You never know. I'm thinking about it and getting more confident the more I think about it. So yeah, midfield overall in general, I'm not expecting a lot, to be fair. My forwards, as you can see right there, I have made my 1 free transfer. I've done it already. I had to go early, I'm afraid. I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I took Tony out because there's no point keeping Tony for game week 16 when he's got Man City. That just doesn't make no sense, does it? So yeah, I had to bring in Wilson early though, because with the price rise going up as it was, I didn't think I was going to be able to afford him. And then what happened with Saka? This was my plan and thinking anyway. If Saka's out as well, I was going to take a -4 and bring Bowen back straight away. But if Wilson went like he did, I wouldn't have been able to afford taking Saka out and getting Bowen back. So I had to go in early on this one. I was confident when I did it. Wilson, Southampton away, yes, I'm going to get another haul 19-pointer. When you hear everybody else is doing it, it just sounds too easy. It doesn't sound right. So as the week's gone on, I'm thinking less and less that he's going to get a haul. So he might blank here, which is frustrating now. I don't know. I should have gone differential maybe. I should have gone Calvert-Lewin, but I couldn't afford him. That's what's frustrating. So yeah, Callum Wilson's in my team. I can't make out if I'm confident about him or not. Gabriel Jesus, another one who's got Chelsea away. He could cause problems really against that back line that Chelsea have got at the minute. He ain't going to score a goal though, is he? He might get an assist. He might get a yellow card and get suspended for game week 16. That's my only thinking of Jesus right now. It doesn't look good for him for this week. I think he could struggle, but at the same time, if he gets an assist, I'm going to have to take it because the guy doesn't like to score goals, he just likes giving assists. And then finally, Haaland. Haaland. He didn't play midweek, which is not good. Pep says he's going to be fine for Fulham at home. I'm not so sure, but am I going to take him out of my team? Hell no. He was 11.5 at the start of the season. He's now 12.1. And I can't try and find that money elsewhere later on. He's staying in my team regardless if he's out till after the World Cup. He's staying as my captain as well. Solely because there's nobody really else out there that I want. Thinking about it right now, I might change Salah from vice captain and put Cancelo vice captain. Because I think I've got more confidence in Cancelo getting points than I have in Salah or anybody else. I mean, the Newcastle boys as well. But like I said, it sounds too easy with these Newcastle players. So, yeah. I think Cancelo will be my vice captain then. And Haaland is going to stay as captain for now, like I said. I mean, if he is fit for this game, he's going to smash it, isn't he? He's going to smash the points in. He's going to score goals. But the only problem is, everyone's got him. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. Either way, Haaland is staying in my team for this week. So there you have it. That's my team selection so far anyway for game week 15. I might make a few changes right at the end of the deadline, but you guys will find out next week in my next few videos that I'll do. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see everybody on the next one.